Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Cup English. I'm Liam.
And I'm Chloe. We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening in the morning with your coffee, on the bus, or before bed, thank you for spending your time with us.
Yes, seriously, it means a lot. And if you're new here, welcome. On this podcast, we have real, natural conversations to help you improve your English in a relaxed way.
Exactly. We talk about daily life, personal growth, relationships, work, money, dreams, everything that people really talk about in real life.
And we upload new episodes every single day. So if you enjoy our conversations, don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel so you never miss an episode.
Yes, hit that follow button and join our little English learning community. We're growing every day, and we love seeing your comments and messages.
All right, Chloe, so what are we talking about today?
Today's topic is invest in your future now.
Oh, that sounds serious.
A little serious, but also very important.
Okay, I'm ready. But first, when people hear invest, they usually think about money, right? Like stocks, business, or real estate?
That's true, but today we're not only talking about money. We're talking about something bigger.
So what exactly do you mean by invest in your future?
Well, we'll get into that right now.
All right, Chloe, let's start simple. What does invest in your future mean to you?
To me, it means doing something today that will help you have a better life tomorrow.
That sounds nice, but also very general.
Okay, let me make it clearer. It means using your time, energy, or money wisely now so you can have more opportunities later.
So not just money?
Definitely not just money. For example, learning English is an investment.
Oh, good example.
When you practice English every day, maybe it feels small, maybe it feels slow, but in 1 year, your level will be much better. That can help you get a better job, travel more easily, or meet new people.
That's true. So you're saying small daily actions are investments.
Exactly.
Okay, but let me challenge you a little.
Oh, here we go.
Sometimes I feel like people think too much about the future. They forget to enjoy today.
That's interesting. So you think focusing on the future can be a problem?
Yes. For example, imagine someone works all the time, saves all their money, studies every night, but they're always stressed. They don't relax. They don't have fun.
So you're saying balance is important.
Yes, I don't want to invest in my future if I'm unhappy now.
I agree with you about balance, but I think many people have the opposite problem.
What do you mean?
They only enjoy today, they spend all their money, they watch TV for hours, they say, I'll start tomorrow.
Ouch, that sounds personal.
Are you feeling attacked right now?
Maybe a little, but okay, you're right. I've done that before.
I think we all have. It's easy to choose comfort now. It's harder to think long term.
Yeah, watching one more episode on Netflix is easier than studying.
Exactly.
So when you say invest in your future, you mean making smart choices even if they were a little uncomfortable.
Yes, not extreme choices, not crazy sacrifices, just small, smart choices.
Can you give more examples?
Sure. Going to bed earlier instead of scrolling on your phone, saving a little money each month, learning one new skill, taking care of your health. All of these are investments.
Okay, I like that. It doesn't sound scary anymore.
It shouldn't be scary. It's about building your future slowly.
You know, it's interesting. When I was younger, I never thought about my future seriously.
Really?
Yeah, I just lived day by day. If I had money, I spent it. If I had free time, I relaxed.
And how did that work for you?
Well, at first it was fun, but later I realized I didn't grow much. I stayed in the same place for a long time.
That's a powerful realization.
Yeah, I started to see my friends move forward, better jobs, new skills, more confidence. And I thought, wait, what about me?
So what changed?
I slowly understood that my future self depends on what I do today.
That's exactly it. Your future self is watching you right now.
That sounds scary again.
Not scary, motivating.
Okay, I like that better.
Let me ask you something. If you could talk to yourself 5 years from now, what do you think he would say?
I think he would say, thank you for not giving up.
Aw, that's sweet.
Or he might say, why did you waste so much time?
That's honest.
Yeah, and that's why this topic is important, because time moves forward whether we invest or not.
Exactly. The future is coming anyway. The question is, will we be ready?
Wow, that's deep, Chloe.
Thank you. I've had coffee today.
Clearly.
But seriously, I don't think investing in your future means being perfect. It means being intentional.
Intentional. I like that word.
It means asking yourself, is this helping my future or hurting it?
So next time I order fast food at midnight.
Ask yourself that question.
Okay, I get it.
And remember, investing doesn't always mean big things like starting a company or buying a house.
Right.
Sometimes it's just reading 10 pages of a book or listening to this podcast every day.
Nice promotion there.
I had to say it.
Fair enough.
But truly, small actions every day can change your life.
So today we're going to explore different ways to invest in your future. Not just money, but skills, health, relationships, and mindset.
Yes, and we'll share our own experiences, the good decisions and the bad ones.
Mostly my bad ones.
We'll see about that.
All right, everyone, stay with us. This is going to be a real, honest conversation.
And by the end of this episode, we hope you'll feel inspired to take at least one small step for your future.
Because your future starts today.
Right now.
All right, since Chloe said we'll talk about my bad decisions, I guess I'll start.
Yes, please be honest.
Okay, so when I was in my early 20s, I didn't really think about the future. I had a job. It paid enough for rent, food, and going out with friends. That was enough for me.
So you were comfortable?
Very comfortable. Too comfortable, actually. After work, I would go home, play video games, watch YouTube, and just relax. On weekends, I went out, spent money, had fun.
That sounds like a normal life for many young people.
It is, and I'm not saying having fun is bad, but here's the problem. I wasn't learning anything new. I wasn't improving my skills. I wasn't saving money.
Did you feel worried at that time?
Not at first. I thought, I'm still young. I have time. That was my favorite sentence. I have time.
Oh, yes, that sentence is dangerous.
Very dangerous. Because one day, I met an old college friend. We hadn't seen each other for about 3 years.
And?
He had changed a lot. He was more confident. He had learned new skills. He even started a small online business. He wasn't rich, but he was growing.
And how did you feel?
Honestly, a little embarrassed. Not because he was better than me, but because I realized I was exactly the same as 3 years before.
That must have been hard.
Yeah, I went home that night and thought, if I continue like this, where will I be in 5 years? And the answer scared me.
What scared you?
I imagined myself still in the same job, still complaining about money, still saying, maybe next year I'll change.
Wow.
That was the moment I understood something important. The future doesn't change unless you change.
That's powerful.
So I decided to start small. I didn't quit my job. I didn't make a big dramatic decision. I just chose one thing to improve.
What was it?
Communication skills. I realized I was shy and not very confident when speaking in meetings, so I started watching videos, reading books, and practicing speaking more.
Was it easy?
No, at first I felt uncomfortable. My voice was shaking in meetings, I overthought everything, but I kept going.
How long did it take before you saw changes?
Maybe 6 months. Slowly, I felt more confident. My boss started noticing me more. I got more responsibilities.
So that small investment changed your career?
Yes, it didn't happen overnight, but it changed my direction. And after that, I started investing in other areas too, like saving money and learning new skills online.
That's interesting. So the biggest change was your mindset.
Exactly. Before, I was living only for today. After that, I started thinking about my future self. I asked, what kind of man do I want to be in 5 years?
And what was your answer?
Someone confident, financially stable, healthy, calm, not stressed all the time.
I like that vision.
And every time I felt lazy, I imagined that future version of me. I didn't want to disappoint him.
That's a very strong motivation.
Yeah, I'm still not perfect. I still waste time sometimes, but now I'm more aware. I ask myself, is this helping my future or not?
That awareness is already a big investment. Okay, now it's my turn to be honest.
Yes, please, I'm ready.
My story is a little different. I always cared about the future, maybe even too much.
Really? You seem balanced.
Now, yes, but before I was very anxious about money.
What do you mean?
When I got my first full-time job, I didn't earn a lot. I was worried about paying rent, buying food, and having enough savings. I was scared of emergencies.
That's understandable.
So I decided to save as much money as possible. I stopped eating out, I didn't travel, I rarely bought new clothes. I said no to many social events because I didn't want to spend money.
Wow, that sounds extreme.
It was. At first, I felt proud because my savings account was growing, but after a while, I felt lonely.
Because you stopped seeing friends?
Yes, I was investing in my financial future, but I wasn't investing in my happiness or relationships.
So you were too focused on the future?
Exactly. One day, my best friend told me, "Chloe, it's good to save money, but life is happening right now."
That must have made you think.
It did. I realized investing in your future doesn't mean saying no to everything today. It means choosing wisely.
So what did you change?
I made a simple rule. I would save a fixed amount every month, no matter what, but I would also allow myself to enjoy life a little.
Like what?
Maybe one nice dinner with friends a month, or a short weekend trip. Nothing crazy, just something meaningful.
That sounds healthier.
It was, and I also started investing in myself in other ways, not just money.
Like what?
I took an online course to improve my professional skills. It wasn't cheap, and I was scared to spend that money.
Because you liked saving?
Exactly. But I asked myself, will this course help my future career? The answer was yes.
So you paid for it.
Yes, and it was one of the best decisions I made. After finishing the course, I felt more confident. Later, I got a better job with a higher salary.
So spending money can also be an investment.
Absolutely. Not all spending is bad. If it helps you grow, it's an investment, not just an expense.
That's a very important difference.
Yes, and I also learned that investing in your future includes mental health. If you are always stressed, always worried, you cannot grow well.
That's true.
So now I try to balance 3 things: saving for the future, improving my skills, and enjoying my present life.
I like that. It sounds realistic.
It took me time to understand that investing in your future is not about fear, it's about love.
Love?
Yes, love for your future self. You make good choices because you care about the person you will become.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
So if we look at both our stories, we made opposite mistakes.
Exactly. You enjoyed too much and didn't prepare. I prepared too much and didn't enjoy.
And now we're meeting in the middle.
That's the goal. Balance.
So maybe investing in your future is not about being perfect. It's about adjusting when you realize something is wrong.
Yes, it's about learning, growing, and choosing better each year.
I think many listeners can see themselves in one of our stories.
Probably. Some people are too relaxed, some people are too stressed. Both need balance.
And that's what we'll talk about next. How to enjoy today, but still prepare for tomorrow.
Yes, because that's where the real debate begins.
All right, Chloe. Let's talk about the big question. Should we enjoy life now, or should we prepare for the future?
I think the real answer is both, but I know you want to argue a little.
Of course, that's what makes it interesting.
Okay, go ahead, start.
I believe life is short. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. So sometimes I think we should enjoy the present moment more.
I agree that life is short, but that's exactly why we should prepare for the future.
See, this is where we disagree.
Not completely. Explain your idea first.
Okay, imagine someone who works all the time. They save every dollar. They don't travel, they don't rest, they don't spend time with family. They always say, "I'll relax when I retire."
Yes, I've heard that before.
But what if they get sick before retirement? What if something unexpected happens? Then they never enjoy their life.
That's true. We can't control everything.
Exactly. That's why I think we should not delay all happiness. If you want to take a short trip, take it. If you want to spend time with your parents, do it now.
I don't disagree with that, but here's my question. If you only enjoy today and never prepare, what happens in 5 or 10 years?
You'll probably struggle.
Yes, you might have no savings, no new skills, no career growth. Then your future becomes stressful.
That's true too.
So maybe the problem is not enjoy now or prepare for later. The problem is extreme thinking.
Meaning?
If you say, I will only enjoy today, that's extreme. If you say, I will only think about the future, that's also extreme.
So balance again?
Yes. For example, if you earn $1,000 a month, maybe you save $200, invest $100 in learning something new, and use the rest for living and enjoying.
That sounds very organized.
It doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be intentional.
Okay, let me ask you something personal. If you suddenly get extra money, like a bonus, what do you do?
Good question. I usually divide it. Some goes to savings, some goes to investment, and some goes to something fun.
You're very disciplined.
Not always. Sometimes I want to spend everything on something nice.
Like what?
Maybe a new phone or a trip to another city.
And do you stop yourself?
I pause and think, will this still make me happy next year? If the answer is yes, maybe it's worth it.
That's smart. I usually just think, I deserve this, and then I buy it.
That's honest.
But I'm learning. Now I try to wait 24 hours before buying something expensive.
That's actually a great strategy.
Yeah, because sometimes after one day, I don't even want it anymore.
See, that's investing in your future self. You're protecting your future money.
I never thought about it that way.
Also, enjoying now doesn't always mean spending money.
True.
You can enjoy a walk in the park, cooking at home with friends, watching a sunset. Those things are free.
That's a good point. Maybe the real question is, what kind of enjoyment do we choose?
Exactly. Some enjoyment builds your future. Some enjoyment destroys it.
Ouch, that's strong.
For example, exercising can be enjoyable and good for your future health, but drinking too much every weekend might feel fun now but hurt you later.
Okay, I understand.
So maybe the best life is not about choosing between now and later. It's about connecting them.
Meaning we enjoy things that also help our future.
Yes, that's the sweet spot.
All right, let's talk about one very practical way to invest in your future. Skills.
Yes, this is a big one.
Because the world is changing so fast. Technology, jobs, communication, everything is evolving.
Exactly. And if we don't learn new skills, we can fall behind.
I've seen that happen. Some people stay in the same position for years because they don't update their skills.
And sometimes it's not because they're not smart, it's because they're comfortable.
Comfort again.
Yes, comfort is nice, but it can stop growth.
So what kind of skills should people invest in?
It depends on their goals, but some skills are useful for almost everyone. Communication, problem solving, digital skills, and language skills.
Language skills, like English?
Of course.
Nice connection.
But it's true. English can open many doors. Better jobs, international friends, travel, online opportunities.
And the good news is, improving English doesn't require a lot of money.
Exactly. You can listen to podcasts like this one every day.
Good promotion again.
I'm consistent.
But seriously, learning a little every day makes a big difference.
Yes, even 15 to 20 minutes daily can change your level in 1 year.
The problem is people want fast results.
That's true. They study hard for 1 week, then stop.
I've done that with many things. Guitar, coding, even exercise.
Same here. But investing in skills is like planting a tree.
Oh, I like that example.
You don't see results immediately. You water it every day. Slowly, it grows. One day, it gives you fruit.
And if you stop watering it?
It dies.
Simple and clear.
Also, learning new skills builds confidence. When you know you can improve, you feel stronger mentally.
That's true. When I improved my communication skills, I didn't just get better at work. I felt more confident in social situations too.
See? One skill can affect many areas of life.
So maybe the question listeners can ask themselves is, what skill will make my future easier?
Yes, and then start small. Watch one lesson, read one article, practice one conversation.
Don't wait for the perfect time.
Because the perfect time never comes.
Exactly. If you wait until you feel ready, you might wait forever.
And remember, investing in skills is one of the safest investments. Nobody can take your knowledge away.
That's powerful.
Money can disappear, jobs can change, but your skills stay with you.
So if someone listening today feels stuck, maybe the first step is simple. Learn something new.
Yes, it doesn't have to be big, just consistent.
Consistency over intensity.
I like that.
Maybe that's the real secret to investing in your future.
Small, smart actions repeated every day.
All right. Next, we should talk about another important investment, health.
Oh, yes, that one is very important and sometimes ignored.
All right, let's talk about something many people ignore, health,
Yes, and I think this is one of the most important investments.
but also one of the hardest.
Why do you think it's hard?
Because the results are slow. If I go to the gym one time, nothing changes.
That's true.
If I eat healthy for one day, I don't suddenly look different.
Exactly. Just like learning a skill, health needs consistency.
Okay, I'll be honest. In my early 20s, I didn't care much about my health. I ate fast food 3 or 4 times a week.
3 or 4 times?
Yes, sometimes more.
Wow.
I slept late, maybe 2 a.m. almost every night, and I told myself, I'm young, my body's strong.
That's a very common thought.
But after a few years, I started feeling tired all the time. I had low energy at work. I couldn't focus well.
That's your body asking for help.
Exactly. One day I looked in the mirror and thought, if I continue like this, what will I look like at 40?
That's a scary question.
Very scary. So I made small changes, not big ones.
Like what?
First, I started sleeping earlier. Not perfect, but before midnight. Then I reduced fast food to once a week, and I began walking 20 minutes every day.
That's actually very good.
At first it felt boring. Walking is not exciting.
But it's simple.
Yes, and after a few months I felt more energetic. My mood improved too.
That's the part people forget. Health affects mental health.
Yes, when I slept better, I felt less stressed. When I exercised, I felt more positive.
That's because your body and mind are connected.
Now I understand that investing in health is not about looking perfect. It's about protecting your future energy.
I love that phrase, future energy.
Because imagine you work very hard, build a successful career, earn good money, but you're sick all the time.
Then you can't enjoy any of it.
Exactly.
For me, health became important when I saw my parents getting older. I realized the body doesn't stay young forever.
That's true.
So now I try to think long term. I ask myself, will this habit help me stay healthy at 50 or 60?
That's very long-term thinking.
Yes, but it doesn't mean I never eat cake.
Good to know.
It just means balance again. Most days I choose healthy food. Sometimes I enjoy dessert with friends.
That sounds realistic.
Also, rest is important. Many people think being busy means being successful.
Oh, yes. I used to feel proud when I slept only 5 hours.
That's not a good investment.
I know that now.
Sleep is free, drinking water is free, walking is free. Some of the best investments don't cost money.
That's a great point.
So maybe listeners can ask themselves, what is one small healthy habit I can start this week?
Maybe go to bed 30 minutes earlier.
Or drink one more glass of water every day.
Or take the stairs instead of the elevator.
Small steps, big future.
I feel like that should be on a poster.
Maybe we should make one.
All right, let's move to another important area, relationships.
Yes, this one is often forgotten when we talk about investment.
Because we usually think about money or career.
But relationships shape our future happiness.
I completely agree. When I think about the happiest moments in my life, they usually involve other people.
Same here.
But relationships also need effort.
Yes, just like skills and health.
I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, I was very focused on work. I wanted to prove myself.
Ambitious, Liam.
Yes, I worked late. I said no to many invitations from friends. I told myself, I'll spend time with them later.
That sounds familiar.
After some time, I noticed I was not as close to them anymore. They stopped inviting me to some events.
That must have hurt.
It did. Not because they were bad friends, but because relationships need attention. If you don't water the plant, it slowly dies.
Another plant example.
I like plants today.
But you're right. Relationships are long-term investments. You need communication, time, and care.
Now I try to send simple messages to friends. Even just, hey, how are you?
That's powerful. Small messages can keep connections alive.
And with family, I try to call my parents more often.
That's beautiful.
Because one day they won't be here forever, and I don't want regrets.
That's very true.
What about you? How do you invest in relationships?
For me, it's about being present. When I'm with someone, I try not to look at my phone too much.
That's difficult these days.
Very difficult. But giving someone your full attention shows respect.
I agree.
Also, supporting people's dreams is important. If your friend wants to start a project, encourage them.
Even if you don't fully understand it.
Yes, you don't need to understand everything, just show that you care.
That's a good reminder.
Because one day, you might need their support too.
So relationships are like emotional savings accounts.
I love that idea.
If you deposit kindness, time, and support, one day you can withdraw love and help.
Exactly. But if you never deposit anything,
There's nothing to withdraw.
right.
So investing in your future is not only about becoming successful, it's about not being alone in that future.
That's very important. Success without people to share it with can feel empty.
I think many people focus so much on career and money that they forget this.
Yes, but at the end of life, most people remember relationships, not bank accounts.
Wow, that's deep again.
I told you I had coffee.
Clearly.
So today we talked about investing in skills, health, and relationships. All of them shape your future in different ways.
And none of them require you to change your whole life overnight.
Just small, consistent actions.
All right, next, we should talk about something that stops people from investing in their future.
Yes, fear and procrastination.
That's a big one. All right, let's talk about the real enemy, fear and procrastination.
Yes, because most people know what they should do, they just don't do it.
Exactly. We know we should save money, we know we should exercise, we know we should learn new skills.
But we say, I'll start tomorrow.
Why do you think we do that?
I think one big reason is fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of failure. For example, someone wants to start learning English seriously, but they're afraid they will not improve, so they don't even start.
That makes sense.
Or someone wants to apply for a better job, but they're afraid of rejection.
So they stay in the same job even if they're unhappy.
Yes, it feels safer.
I've experienced that. When I wanted to improve my communication skills, I was scared to speak more in meetings.
Because you were afraid of making mistakes?
Exactly. I thought people would judge me, I thought I would sound stupid.
But what happened when you finally started speaking more?
Honestly, nothing terrible. Sometimes I made small mistakes, but nobody laughed, nobody attacked me.
That's the funny thing about fear. It's often bigger in our minds.
Yes, the idea of failure is usually worse than real failure.
Another reason for procrastination is perfectionism.
Oh yes, waiting for the perfect time.
Exactly. People say, I'll start learning when I have more free time, or I'll start saving when I earn more money.
But that perfect time rarely comes.
Right. There is always something. Work, stress, family, tiredness.
So how do we fight procrastination?
I think we should make the goal very small.
Very small.
Yes, instead of saying, I will exercise 1 hour every day, say, I will walk 10 minutes.
That feels easier.
Because it is easier, and once you start, it's easier to continue.
That's true. Starting is the hardest part.
Also, don't focus too much on results. Focus on the habit.
Can you explain?
If you learn English only to get a high score quickly, you may feel disappointed. But if you focus on studying 15 minutes every day, the result will come naturally.
So focus on the process, not only the outcome.
Exactly.
I think another problem is comparing ourselves to others.
Oh yes, especially on social media.
We see someone younger, richer, more successful, then we feel behind.
And when we feel behind, we feel discouraged. Then we do nothing.
Yes, but everyone has a different timeline.
That's important. Just because someone is ahead of you doesn't mean you are late.
Your only competition is your past self.
I like that. If today you are 1% better than last year, that's progress.
So fear and procrastination are normal.
Yes, completely normal.
But we shouldn't let them control our future.
Exactly.
All right, before we finish, let's give listeners some simple steps they can take today.
Yes, very practical and simple.
Step 1, choose one area: skills, health, money, or relationships.
Don't try to fix everything at the same time.
Step 2, make one small action.
For example, listen to 15 minutes of English every day.
Or save a small percentage of your salary.
Or go to bed 30 minutes earlier.
Or send a message to someone you haven't talked to in a while.
Step 3. Repeat that action for 30 days.
Consistency over intensity.
Yes, don't be extreme, be steady.
And step 4, be patient with yourself.
Growth takes time.
Remember, your future is not built in one day.
It's built in small daily decisions.
If you feel lost, just ask, what would my future self thank me for?
That question can change your choices.
And don't forget to enjoy the present too.
Yes, smile, rest, spend time with people you love.
Because investing in your future doesn't mean ignoring today.
It means connecting today with tomorrow.
I love that.
Me too.
All right, everyone, that's it for today's episode of Daily Cup English.
We hope this conversation helped you think about your future in a new way.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and follow our channel.
We upload new episodes every single day to help you improve your English with real conversations.
And remember, you don't need to change your whole life tonight.
Just take one small step.
Your future starts now.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.